Welcome everybody to our show. This is Custom Fab Garage on our channel Octane TV on YouTube. Make sure you go down below and hit that subscribe button, and on top of that, make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can get all the new content that comes out weekly and even every day.
Alright, so these are the speaker pods that Beavis made for the back of the Regal. They're going to sit in there like this. We're going to cover these with the material, with our vinyl. We're going to use our Dap Weldwood glue. We're going to kind of show you what we're going to go through, and then these are going to basically mount to the rear quarter panel of the back seat, and then the speakers will mount in here. Alright, we have our pieces cut out here that we're going to use to cover the pods. We have our Dap Weldwood, which kind of looks like a mess right now, but we have both these cut out. We're going to put our Dap Weldwood on the back of here. We're also going to put it on the front of our panel, and that way we can adhere them both to each other with the Dap Weldwood. So here's our piece here, here's our glue, here's our brush. We will put a link to the glue down below in the description. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to take our Dap Weldwood, we're going to brush it on, and you want to put it on in a super thin coat. You don't want to put it on heavy, you don't want to have it run, you don't want to do any of that kind of stuff, because that will make it not adhere. It's not about putting more is better, it's about making sure that it's even and it's not going to saturate through the other material. Make sure that it's not going to be wet. You don't want it wet, you want it tacky and sticky. So you want to go to the whole piece like this and get one good coverage on the piece, and then we're going to do the same thing on the actual material itself. So you want it to kind of look like this when you're done. This is what one layer basically it should look like when it's all said and done. It should look like this. It shouldn't be too heavy, shouldn't be too thick, shouldn't look like it's pulling up or running. You don't want any of that. And then here's what the material should look like. It will dry out, so it will look a little different once it dries. You'll notice once it dries, it doesn't look as wet. So that's when you want to be able to do it, is when it's super tacky. I say 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the temperature of where you're working on the pieces at.
Here's what they should look like. Everything's almost dry. We brought our heat gun out. That will help to be able to pull out any of the wrinkles and stretch everything when you're doing that as well.
Now we're gonna go ahead and wrap this. I did wrap the other one already. I didn't even have to use heat with this material that we use. It works great every single time. I will try to help you guys find this material depending on where you're located. I also put links, or if you need to get some, let me know. I can try to help you guys to get that. I have used a lot of different materials, probably over 1,000 different types of materials. And this by far is one of the best. And I have a couple people that are local to me that sell this, and I have a couple people that manufacture it. So, and it comes in a lot of different colors, and it stretches and looks absolutely amazing. So if you guys do need some help in getting this material, or getting any type of material that will work with very complex shapes, please email us. I will put that in the description as well. So that way we can kind of help you guys, because that was one of the hardest things when we first started out doing, was trying to find the right glues, the right materials to use on everything, because every material and every glue is going to react different with every single different project that you do, especially on the complex shapes. Those are by far one of the hardest things for people to understand, that you can't just use spray adhesive. You can't use those types of things with this material, with this complex curves. It will not hold up. It might hold up for a week or two, but it will never hold up longer than 30 days to 60 days, especially in extreme temperatures and climates.
All right, once you get everything wrapped all around, you want to go over to the back side, and you want to brush your glue onto the back side now, so that way that this can just fold over and stick. You want to wait at least about 10-15 minutes for this to all tack up, depending on your temperatures. Here's the pieces finished. Look pretty good.
This isn't something that we spent 800 hours of body work on or anything like that. They're just made for the rear quarter, something simple and basic. This is something we used to do 15, 20 years ago, so not like we put 800 hours into these pods. They're just something simple and basic to put speakers into the rear of the vehicle. Here's the pod installed. We got it screwed up against here. These are not DD speakers. We just use DD grills because they work really well. But looks really good. Kind of looks OEM. Looks like it's really kind of made for there. Turned out really good.